Alrighty there, folks. Lesson 2, Puritans in America. Now, two different objectives on this unit. You can see them right there on your screen. Number one, understand how puritanical teachings are going to influence the early American colonies. And the number two, be able to evaluate the impact of religious disagreement on the development of the U.S. Again, this information is largely just an overview. More information you're going to really dive into on the class website when you really get going. All that information is going to be there. And this is just, again, a bit of an overview so you know kind of where we're going, what you need to know to be successful. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is the Puritans. Now, the Puritans are a religious group originally coming from England. The British religious movement was happening. This is kind of something that's going to come out of the Protestant Reformation a little bit further on. So again, review 1521, Martin Luther and the Diet of Worms breaks from the Roman Catholic Church officially, and this starts the Protestant Reformation. You have other groups that are going to come out of here. Protestant simply means protest, Reformation, reform. So really when you break it down, protest reform for Christianity within Europe. So we have the British, and they have the Church of England. Again, this comes back to Henry VIII. An oversimplified version, once a divorce, Pope says no, so he says, fine, I start my own church. So you got the Anglican Church in England. Now, the Anglican Church in practice is very similar to the Roman Catholic Church. Granted, they separate from the Pope. You've got some differences, but the background of the theological belief set and their practice has a lot of similarities. So there are a number of individuals within the Church of England in England who feel that their church is too similar to Roman Catholicism. They don't like the Roman Catholic Church. They feel that the Roman Catholic Church is corrupt and has moved away from the traditional teachings of Jesus, and they want something different. So their belief here is they want to remove all practices that are not founded in biblical theology. So if it's not written in the Bible, it should not be done. That is the belief that the Puritans are going to be having. Again, members of the Church of England and Roman Catholics, some of their beliefs and practices don't necessarily come directly from the Bible. The Puritans think that is wrong, and they should go back simply to the Bible. The other issue we have here is priests. Now, priests within the Church of England and also within the Roman Catholic Church at this time are often poor, particularly England, are often poor and illiterate, so they can't read. They don't have a lot of financial backing, which you could say, why is that a big deal? If priests, people who are serving God, why should they be wealthy? It's not necessarily that they're not wealthy, it's just they don't really have a lot of things and they're illiterate, meaning it's really hard for them to minister to the individuals. They're going to move from parish to parish frequently. They're not going to be staying at one place. As a result of this, they're going to have that lack of personal connection to the congregation. You can kind of make a comparison right through here with a teacher, right? A teacher that you have a good personal connection with, you're likely to do better in their class and want to work harder, make sure you're in class on time. It's more impactful. The similar thing could be said about priests. When you don't have that personal connection to the parish priest, it's going to be harder for you to really build that relationship and to grow closer to God, which is the ultimate goal of a priest. So this is going to be more challenging, and that's going to lead to some problems. Additionally, the Puritans, kind of their historical foundation in the 17th century, so 1600s, they're going to break off from the Church of England. They're going to start to break off from Church of England, COE, Church of England. Their focus is really on an energetic lecturer. So this is going to be like the preacher. This is going to be that more kind of stereotypical, like, let's go, we got this, yes, fire and brimstone, really energetic preaching style, and focused on reform theology. So kind of moving from the more traditional aspect, going to the basics of biblical teaching. They found visible communities of saints, or communities of visible saints. So these are individuals who are everyone present. So we should live out our heavenly journey here on earth is kind of that mindset, that visible community of saints. As a result of this, there is persecution, and many of them are going to leave England because they fear for their safety. Again, breaking with established religious norms is something that is frequently kind of challenging, and is something that can lead to some conflict and stuff happening within your area. So they're going to leave England fearing for their safety, and a number of them will come to the New World, come to North America. So that's why it's important for here. Comments, questions, let me know. Otherwise, I can see you later. Good luck.